Hiago Garchet, Ball State sophomore, setter, number 8.
The way, I scream sometimes and all that, it's for me. When I make it happen, I just want to scream and vibrate and all that. It's really the way I am.
There are a lot of players that are really passionate when they do well. Hiago's more of a player that's passionate when the team does well. And I think he uses his passion in a positive way. It really lifts up the team around him and makes everybody that's playing beside him feel better about what they're doing.
Of course, we have to work hard in practice and all that, but I think we gotta have fun a little bit too and laugh. It's part of the whole thing.
Hiago's fun nature and passion comes from his playing days in his home nation of Brazil.
I'm from a city called Belo Horizonte, which is the capital of the state of Minas Gerais. I was the setter for the state team. I started playing with my team. It's called Minas Tênis Clube, which is a club. It's a big tournament where you play state against the state, so each state has their own team.
Hiago's teams earned 2 second-place finishes and 1 third. After all his success, it was time for Hiago to make a decision.
I had to decide, to either go play pro or study. And my dad always told me, just go to the US, go to college there. You won't regret it, And I could come here and not just play volleyball, which is what I love to do, but also get a degree, in a good school as Ball State.
He wanted to come in as a freshman. We didn't have the money that it took. And really at that time, the timing as far as needing a setter, it just wasn't perfect.
I had the opportunity at Park. I went there with a really good scholarship. I was there, but my mind was here already, since my freshman year. I wanted the opportunity to happen, and I was just waiting for it.
Hiago waited, hoping for an opportunity to come to Ball State. The tide would soon turn in his favor.
We asked permission from his school to contact him. They gave us permission, and then we contacted him, and we were able to get him to come in as a sophomore.
Joe was really happy to see me, and I was really happy as well. I asked him to hug him.
From one Brazilian to another, 20 years later, history was made.
He played for Ball State in 1993 to 1997. He was the setter. He was number 8. He was from Brazil, Eduardo Ferraz. And he was one of the best setters in the history of this program.
Now here is Eduardo Ferraz. Ferraz, the Midwest Conference Player of the Year. He's a senior from Vitória, Brazil.
They're both formerly outside attackers that then became setters. They both have very soft hands. They deliver a ball that tends to float, and it's a very easy ball to go up and attack. They both communicate extremely well also.
2 Brazilian setters, united by one school, united by one unexpected friendship.
I met him last year. He was already signed with Ball State, but I heard about him before because we played for the same club.
We don't see each other a lot, but we met a couple of times, and he was just like a dad, It was a person that I had there that I could trust on.
Whenever an athlete comes to me and asks about my experience, I just have to say good things about it and encourage them to do the same. It's a great thing for them, for their sports career, but also for his education and his future.
One legacy in stone, another in the making. Hiago is determined to lead Ball State back to the Final Four.
To make us go to the Final Four and why not a national champion? I want to know how that feels. That's what I dream about every day. It's hard, it's really hard. There's so many good players everywhere, but it's possible. Eduardo was a guy that went to the Final Four 3 times. He won this conference three times out of the 4 times he was here.
He will have the challenge to take the team back to the Final Four, but I think he's a great setter. He has great leadership skills. I think he's got a great future ahead of him. So it's just nice to see another Brazilian setter, number 8, playing for Ball State. He made a great choice to the United States and play volleyball for a college. The best deal.
And honestly, this was the best thing I did in my whole life so far. Being here, I'm really blessed to be here because this is something that a lot of people dream about, but it doesn't happen.
For Ball State Sports Link, I'm Andy Wright.